My name is Harry Ambrose, your host as always, and today's program is going to be special because we are going to be touching so many things that affects both the struggle for or the liberation program of Biafra and also the Fulanization strategies. As the topic implies, the Fulanization strategy has gotten to the climax. They are now bringing out the whole strategies, and they are now exuding every activity that is in their or every arsenal in their disposal. As I said, my name is Kelechi Ambrose. Today is the 28th of July 2022. We know that um, the, the, the government of Nigeria is actually mobilizing so strongly and really strategizing, especially as regards to the fact that since Buhari, the known Buhari that we all know is no more, and there has been a mask wearer all this while. They need to strategize so that they will be able to, now that the tenure of the Buhari, who was actually the so-called president, is running off or running out. They need to look for ways of discarding the mask wearer, and so they've come with strategies. First, I want to go touch on the issue of the National Assembly that is also playing the script of the Fulanization and the Fulani Caliphate. Sometimes I wonder if our people are very sensitive. Anyways, I've seen on Twitter, I've seen lots of posts, people saying so many things on the matter. But I want you to understand something that the move for to cover the ass of their government or to cover their antics and designs is in top gear. It's been in the coffins for a long time, and this issue of Buhari must go is not just it's just a joke. It's just one of these things to just like when you say the more you look the less you see. That you keep looking, and to deceive the gullible. We all know the program. We know that it's going to get to that point. If the National Assembly actually wanted to or wants to, you know, protests against bad government or bad governance, because they are part of the government anyway. So bad governance or the excesses of the executive, and if they really wanted to protest about, if they really want to protest about the insecurity and the situation of the economy and all of that, why would they have to wait all these years when things were just turning bad and bad and bad? For instance, let's look at insecurity. Insecurity began as soon as the new has begun anyway, has begun, has been on. And then as soon as the new government that came in, the government of the late Buhari, who said that he's going to defeat and stop insecurity in 3 months. As soon as he got in, and suddenly the thing went into another level, and the matter became very, very extensive and very, very brutal. And the same House of Assembly has been there. They've been endorsing and endorsing. They come for interviews and they do lots of things, and they tell you how things are going fine and how they are doing everything to make sure that things work out for the people. They have always endorsed the system. And of course, you know that the National Assembly is full of more of the Northerners. They are the ones in, dominated, and then the Stooges. Those ones who are those ones who are from the South are actually, the yes members of the Caliphate, who are also projecting and helping the Caliphate to, to carry on their program. And of course they are part of the system. So they cannot say anything against them. That is why you see that every of the activities has always been unilateral, and they have never opposed one another. They have always done things together. Nobody comes and nobody talks. Nobody, everything is going on very fine for them. Then these are the things we're looking at, and so if they really wanted to protest, they would have come a long time ago. Not now that it's about less than 10 months to go, and few people just and look at it. People who want to protest, do you look at those people like people who are serious? Look at the way they are even singing. Look at the way they are even talking. They are even smiling and just catching fun. If you see people who are really angry about things going on, if you see people who are fuming about situation, people who are very, very angry, you will see the way they behave. You will definitely capture it in the way they operate and the way they handle things. People cannot be, angry about a situation and you see them with their pot belly and everything moving around and just, displaying some kind of nonchalance and all of that. And you call that protest, you call that nonsense protest. They are only trying to make, of course, the next election is coming, so people will say, yes, these people actually want change. Let's vote them again. They want actually they actually went against Buhari after everything. Why would they wait to the height of insecurity? Why would they wait to the height of upon? Now let me give you an instance. When Goodluck Jonathan was there, in spite of the of course sporadic killings, not as complex as it is now, the killings around. As soon as the Chibok situation happened in the school, there was outrage. Even the so-called president of the United States, the wife Michelle, came out all the way and carried a placard. They all saw that there is something wrong at that point. They saw the injustice, they saw the killings, they saw the terrorism, they saw everything. They saw injustice in Jonathan's government. That's what they saw. They really saw everything. Of course, they could see, as they can see now. They're all blind. Obama and Mitchell, they have enthroned the caliphate. So, and what else do they want? That's their mission. They have done it. Now, you see, the outrage was so much that it was like, everything was going to turn upside down. People were against everything. The international community, the government of the United States, everywhere there was outrage. The Fulanis were fuming, talking and talking, and they were saying so many things. That was when Buhari came and said he's going to stop insecurity in 3 months. Said the attack on Boko Haram is attack, on the north and all of that. Said so many things. In all those while when Boko Haram began and all of that, and that's all of that went. Now, can you compare what happened with Chibok girls with what is happening now? Let's say it out. Let's talk. Can you compare what has happened now to what happened then? The Chibok girls alone, Michelle Obama carried, whatever her name is, carried a placard and was talking. Obama was lobbying. Jonathan must go. Buhari must come. He lobbied and brought Buhari in. Buhari has killed people, including people who are asking for freedom. Yet the same Michelle Obama, the same Barack Obama is there. They have not mentioned. They have not said one thing. Can you compare the killings with all the outrage that went with the Jonathan's government to what is happening right now in this serious, Fulanization achievement, tenure or regime or administration? Can you compare it? You can't compare it. But of course, as usual, it is always a propaganda. They use everything as propaganda. Yes, we condemn every killing. We're not happy about them, but we also know that these things are just used as a means of scoring some points politically. And right now, it is everywhere. They are coming out now. House of Assembly, sluggishly and nonchalantly saying Buhari must go. Is that how to protest? These people are taking us for granted. They think we are stupid. You can imagine this kind of men. You can imagine this kind of people. Look at what they are doing. Is that you call that protest? Insult. It's an insult on everyone. Anyways, we know that we are living the contraption. We are no more part of it. Definitely we are living and nothing can stop us. But I want to bring it onto you, the designs. When the designs of the Fulani Caliphate and all of that. That the plans have come to the climax. They have gotten to the point of waging war, and declaring the war, and of course, and they have really strategized for this. Now the climax has come. Now they have to begin to bring their militias from everywhere. All the forces are now coming together, just like the Biafran forces are coming together. Every group in Biafra land who is ready for freedom, coming together under the auspices of the autopilot IPOB media. Autopilot IPOB, you know, under the leadership of Mazin Namdekano and under the supervision of the spokesperson of Biafra, Mazin Samanekba. They are coming all together. He's doing a great work, bringing them all together. And this is a proof that we are ready for what is to come. And we are ready to tear down the fabrics of the so-called Nigeria contraption and get our freedom. The Fulanis and their caliphate and their system and every of their militias are coming together. Every of the arms are coming together now. The climax is here. They are coming together strongly. That is why you hear of the over 67,000 militias, terrorists being recruited into the Nigerian military. That is why you see that in the military formation and everything, both the naval, the air force, and all of that, those they are putting seriously in strategic points right now, include putting new people in strategic points, Fulanis. That is why you see that there's many camps now around Sambisa Forest and other parts of the forest.